Park these two side by side, and the family resemblance is undeniable. Mercedes is famous for its Russian doll design philosophy, and it is in full effect here. Both cars feature the smooth, reductive, sensual purity design language. Both have flush-fitting door handles that pop out to greet you. Both have the prestigious grille that tells the world you've made it. But look closer, and the personalities diverge. The S-Class is all about effortless dominance. It is massive, stretching over 208 inches in length. It has a longer hood, a more upright grille, and a sense of gravity that the E-Class lacks. It doesn't need to shout. Its sheer size does the talking. The E-Class, at 195 inches, is significantly more compact. It looks sportier, more athletic. The key giveaway is the front end. The E-Class features a black panel connecting the grille to the headlights, inspired by the electric EQ models. It's a touch of futurism that the traditional S-Class avoids. And then there are the taillights. The E-Class features the controversial star-shaped LED signatures inside the taillights. It's a playful, branding-heavy detail that you will never see on the serious, buttoned-up S-Class. Step inside, and the differences become even more interesting. You might expect the S-Class to blow the E-Class away, but the E-Class actually feels newer. The E-Class showcases the superscreen. This is a massive sheet of glass that integrates the central display and a passenger screen directly into the dashboard. It looks like a spaceship. It has a selfie camera for Zoom calls, active ambient lighting that pulses with the music, and third-party apps like TikTok. It is designed for the digital native. The S-Class takes a different approach. It uses a waterfall design with a floating OLED tablet in the center. It feels less like a computer lab and more like a high-end lounge. The technology is still there, including an optional 3D instrument cluster that tracks your eyes, but it's less in your face. Material quality is where the S-Class justifies its price tag. In the E-Class, you can find hard plastics on the lower door bins, and the standard upholstery is synthetic and B-Tex. In the S-Class, everything is Nappa leather. The wood trim feels thicker. The metal switches feel heavier. The smell is different, richer. The S-Class offers a level of tactile perfection that the E-Class approaches but never quite touches. This is the decisive victory for the flagship. If you plan to carry adults in the back, stop the video and buy the S-Class. The S-Class offers nearly 44 inches of rear legroom. It is a limousine. You can cross your legs. You can recline the seats. You have powered sunshades on the windows and the rear glass. It is a sanctuary designed to isolate you from the world. The E-Class is a standard midsize sedan. With 36 inches of legroom, it is perfectly comfortable for average adults, but you aren't stretching out. It is a car for the driver, whereas the S-Class is a car for the passenger. How do they drive? This is the biggest philosophical split. The E-Class is agile. Most buyers will choose the E350 4-cylinder or E450 inline-six. The E450 is the sweet spot, smooth, punchy, and quick. The E-Class feels planted and responsive. It shrinks around you in corners. If you spec it with the optional aromatic air suspension, it rides beautifully, erasing bumps with ease. But the S-Class operates on a different plane of existence. Air suspension is standard, and it is tuned for one thing: isolation. It doesn't just drive over bumps, it smothers them. You get the sensation of floating, completely detached from the road surface. The base S500 uses a potent inline-six, while the S580 packs a twin-turbo V8 that delivers a wave of torque so effortless it feels like an electric car. Both cars offer rear-axle steering, but on the S-Class, it is transformative. The rear wheels turn up to 10 degrees, making this massive yacht turn tighter than a compact car. It defies physics. The cabin noise is another differentiator. The E-Class is quiet. The S-Class is silent. The amount of insulation, the thickness of the glass, the way the wind moves over the mirrors, it all creates a vault-like silence that the E-Class can't match. So, is the S-Class worth double the price? If we are talking purely about features, the answer is no. The 2026 E-Class gives you 90% of the technology, 80% of the comfort, and arguably a more modern-looking interior for half the money. It is the smart choice. It is the best executive sedan for the person who actually drives themselves. But luxury isn't about value. It's about excess. The S-Class offers that final 10%, the Nappa leather headliner, the pillowy ride, the sheer prestige of the badge, that you simply cannot get elsewhere. It is not just a car, it is an arrival statement. Here is the bottom line. Buy the E-Class if you want the best car Mercedes makes for the money. Buy the S-Class if you want the best experience Mercedes can build, period. If you enjoyed this comparison, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications because next week, we are putting the S-Class up against the new BMW 7 Series. You won't want to miss that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.